Hey, my name's Esteban, and I'm on a quest to prove that nothing is boring. Basic editing. So a lot of times I travel as a youth speaker. Hey, that's me speaking to youth. You get it. Now you believe me. I talk to high schoolers and young people. I'm pretty young, but I also say the word young people. Because I feel young, but I also realize I look kind of old. I look like the third Property brother who didn't get chosen for the show, but needs a lot of sleep. I look like Cusco from Emperor's New Groove, but even more llama-like. But when hanging out with these young people, a lot of times I talk to them about life, and they're like, oh, things are good, but sometimes school's boring. And I go, what specifically? And the thing I hear the most is math class. They go, math is boring. I'm ashamed to admit that a lot of the time I go, yeah, I also think math is boring. I was thinking of my high school math classes, and they were geometry, trigonometry, algebra, a tree. We had a pattern, and algebra ruined it. I remember these classes, and I remember I didn't like them, and I think I didn't like them because there were two types of people. There were math and science and reading and writing, and I don't know if it was real, but I felt peer pressure to fit in one of the groups. It was sharks versus jets. Or a more relevant analogy that makes more sense.
You can't sit with us!
Oh, I like reading and writing, and people were like, well, then you can't like math. And I was like, okay, I guess I can't like math, which is weird though. Okay, oh my gosh, I almost fell. Are you changing spots? Listen, fella, I liked what you were saying, but I also like consistency. At this point in my life, until very, very recently, I was like, math? Nah. I said nah to math. Here's where things changed. I started getting these scenarios that literally felt like high school math class. I wish I were exaggerating. I'm not. A little bit ago, I bought this car, which is really exciting. I didn't buy the car, I wasn't here's the check and here's a car. I financed the car. Here is literally what the car person said to me. Number one, 36 months, that's 3 years, paying $750 a month. Number two, 60 months, that's only 5 years, right? Not that crazy. And you're paying $473 a month. And then number three, this is huge, 84 months, that's 7 years. But payments are $354 a month. I should have paid more attention in high school math class. They're sitting there and they're looking at you and they're like, do the math. And you're like, $400 5 years, 3 years. I did the math, not to brag. In the 3-year version, you pay $27,000. In the 7-year version, you pay almost $30,000. There's $3,000 between them. It's not just that. The other day I was cooking for friends. It was spaghetti. And I had to double the recipe and I'm sitting there and I have to double fractions. We need 2.5 teaspoons of salt. And it was not enough salt. The other day I was eating with a friend and the bill came. It was a $10 bill, right? It wasn't even a crazy number. It wasn't even what's 20% of 82? It was $10. I was like, dude, 20% of $10 is 2. And the friend was like, oh yeah, awesome, good point. He put it away. The friend was me. No, it actually wasn't, but I do that all the time. I'm trying to calculate tip, and I'm like, these are things that I should know. I don't think I thought about math in this way that allows me to shape my world, that allows me to empower myself to make better decisions. I don't think I thought, hey, math is gonna mean that I get to buy a cool car, and I get to make meals with friends, and I get to sit there and tip generously and know what's happening and not be embarrassed in front of my friends. Also, I'm a little bit punk rock. Warped Tour. Yes, math empowers you to do amazing things, but also math is necessary to fight the man, right? There's industries credit card industries and stuff like that that just hope that you don't remember any high school math, that hope that you don't think about interest rates. It's punk rock to like math. Listen, I said it. I said what we're all thinking. Hey, that's it. Every episode is me on this quest to prove that things maybe aren't as boring as I originally thought they were. Some of them are probably going to be more informational. Some of them are also going to be hey, look at this expert, or hey, look at this researcher, hey, look at this. Hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.